Hi, my name is Anissa, and today I'm going to be presenting on the foot in the door phenomenon. Okay, so first off, what is this phenomenon? It is a tendency for people to comply with a large request after first agreeing to a small request. The idea is that by first agreeing to a small request, the person will then be more likely to agree to larger ones. So, an example that I came up with is, can you buy me one album? And they might agree. And then you ask them for two, and you might notice they're more likely to comply with that. It's overall to get people to give in to what we want. So this comic right here shows a character trying to do the foot in the door phenomenon on his mom. But as you can see, the mom is on to him. So she's not giving in to this, because she realizes that he's trying to get her to comply to a small request, but then it's going to build up to a larger one, so she can see it coming. But most people don't realize when you're doing the foot in the door phenomenon on them, so you can get away with it. How is this phenomenon used in our lives? The truth is we see it all the time, maybe without even realizing it. And we use it at all ages. So here are a few examples. So one example that is the most common one that I can think of is asking for money. So when we ask for money, we might ask for a small amount first, maybe $10, and if the person gives into that small initial request, we feel more comfortable to then ask for a larger amount, and they're more likely to give in. So as you can see, this is overall to get our way, to get more. Here is a little example right here that I kind of did. Can I have one apple? Sure. And a person is more likely to give in to letting you have more. So as you can see, this last example right here is somebody initially thinking it was only $200. The person says, oh, I'm in, but then 15 minutes later, it turns out it's actually $300, but the person is still already in, so they're okay with it. So overall, as you can see, this is a persuasion technique. In a way, it's pretty subliminal sometimes. We don't even realize people are doing it to us. Another example of this technique is organizations when they ask for donations. So when you're getting asked to make a donation, they might say, oh, do you want to donate $5? And if you give into that, you might notice that they want something else from you, whether they want you to sign up for something after that or to give more money. And you're actually more likely to give in to their second request if you already gave in to their first, because in a way you're already in. As you can see in this image right here, it's almost like a trick. Will you help me shop for cake ingredients? And the person agrees. And then will you help me bake the cake? And they're more likely to say okay, because once again, you already tricked them to get their foot in the door. So now they're more likely to give in to whatever request you ask next. So now that you're aware of this technique, it's probably going to be more easy to use it consciously. Overall, when people want their way, using this technique is sometimes the best way to get it. If you keep this technique in mind, you might start noticing how often we use it to persuade people. Most importantly, notice how susceptible we are to giving in when a small favor is asked first. Thank you for watching.